The Prime Minister has promised more relief for farmers while telling Sky News finding solutions to the drought crisis is not a competition.
It comes as the Drought Minister reveals no one will be kicked off the farm household allowance. Live now to our political reporter Trudy McIntosh. Trudy, the government has been under a lot of pressure about its action on drought. It seems David Littleproud gave an undertaking last night that perhaps not all his colleagues were on board with.
Well, no, I heard from Labor's Joel Fitzgibbon a short time ago. He tells me that this is just simply policy on the run by the Morrison government, in particular David Littleproud when it comes to the farm household allowance. There's been such a focus on this payment for the past few months. The government has made a few changes to it, extending it to 4 years in 10, and then providing this top-up payment that would be provided for people being kicked off the farm household allowance. The Prime Minister yesterday was here on Sky News defending his government's drought response, including these farm household allowances.
And what we do is important, and so I'm listening carefully to those producers around the country and those communities. That's why we've kept stepping up. People say, well, why have you gone and announced this again and this again? Why couldn't you have done that before? Because, we've made one announcement, we've gone back. How's that going? Need a bit more there? OK, great. We've worked that through. Here's the next announcement. And that's going to keep happening.
They've been under pressure to do more when it comes to this allowance. Labor has been pointing out over the past few weeks that 600 families have already been kicked off this payment, with an additional 500 expected to be kicked off by Christmas. So that's the context in which we saw David Littleproud last night really out in front of the Prime Minister here saying that no farmer will be kicked off.
Trudy, Anthony Albanese will make renewable energy the focus of his first vision statement as Labor leader later on today.
Yeah. That's right, Pete. He's going to use this speech in Perth today to really outline a transition to renewables as one of the main focuses for him going forward. The focus specifically today being on lithium. He'd like to see the creation of solar batteries right here in Australia and the jobs that would create. He's expected to say, quote, "The world is decarbonising with the right planning and vision. Australia cannot only continue to be an energy exporting superpower, we can also enjoy a new manufacturing boom. This means jobs." Anthony Albanese also today making it very clear that he wants to chart a new course when it comes to the party's relationship with big business. He says that they should be proudly and resolutely supportive of pro-growth policies. It's interesting to see him put these markers out today ahead of what is that big party review, which is due to be handed to the party's national executive next week.